Well, good morning. We are westbound today, doing a delivery of great big 40 by 60 inch platinum palladium print to Tyler Shields at Sotheby's. Actually, we're going to the Sotheby's gallery in Beverly Hills, and the 40 by 60 inch prints plus a mat board plus a frame does not fit in my car. So we have this lovely little rented U-Haul van, and we're cruising. 4 a.m. departure this morning, and as you can probably see out the window, it's much past that. I've been on the road for an hour and a half already. Sun's about ready to come up, which would be a lovely change of pace. Yeah, cruising to LA. So we'll do some, whatever B-roll in here so you can see my beautiful road trip from this van, and see you in Beverly Hills. Ooh. When driving to California, it's important to always get gas in Arizona when you can. We're like 10 miles from the border to California, and gas is like $1.50 off here. So I'm gonna get out all my warm clothes because it's no longer 25 degrees, it's almost 70, and get some gas, get some snacks, ready to go. Ready to rock and to roll. It's gonna be a fun week. Well, it's really only gonna be a couple of days, but cruising to Beverly Hills right now. Gonna deliver this artwork by 1 o'clock today, and then we're cruising on. Here's some crazy old man's here. Oh yeah. No, God no, I rented it. Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty good deal. It's big enough to hold quite a bit on the back.
Oh yeah, holds all kinds of weird shit.
Beautiful.
Whatever you need it to do. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, and then the mileage, how much they hit you on the mileage?
Yeah, they do get you. It's 40 cents a mile.
40 cents a mile?
Yeah.
Well, it's not bad.
It's not terrible.
If you're right around town.
Yes.
But are you moving a highway or?
Yeah, I'm doing Arizona to California.
Oh, okay.
So
it's not too bad.
It's better than the rest of the van rental companies that I could find.
Can you get them anywhere? Or?
Yeah, Penske, Hertz, yeah, big markets you can get them.
Can.
But these you can get anywhere.
Yeah.
The vans, the U-Haul, they're cheap.
Beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, have a good one.
God bless you.
The people you meet outside Lake Havasu. Oh, maybe I should switch careers and be a U-Haul representative. What do you think? I think I just made a sale right there. That's what I think. Let's do a little in-depth review of this beautiful U-Haul Ford Transit 9-foot cargo van. It's not bad, actually. I'm a little surprised at how not terrible it is. Interior, lots of cup holders. I don't know if that's a van thing or if like people who drive vans need lots of cup holders, but I've got like 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 5. Goodness gracious, all within my arms, a comfortable arm's reach. 5 cup holders, and not wimpy little cup holders. We're talking proper size, hold your big damn water bottle, hold your coffee mug, cup holders. Not bad. I don't think most of them would hold like an Nalgene bottle, but okay, good. All the standard controls you sort of expect. It does have a sport shift mode, which I haven't used because I am using the eco mode on this trip because I don't want to pay a lot of money for gas, so I'm not putting my foot in it too much. That being said, I did put my foot in it once so far, and you know, I didn't want to get smooshed by a semi, whatever, didn't see me, no big deal. Put my foot in it, and it got me where it needed to go. I was pretty impressed. It is loud, it's empty. U-Haul does this cool thing where they take out most of the headliner for the whole back of the van, which is great because it gives you that extra, you know, 1.5 inches of space or whatever it is. But it does make it kind of loud, lots of wind noise. Shifter, the gear shift lever, I'm sure Ford makes this van in other countries, whatever, and I'm sure they make it in a manual, as in stick shift version. And so it's kind of where you would expect your stick shift to be in a van, and it looks kind of like that, but it's super in the way and very obnoxious when you're like reaching for a cup holder or your coffee mug or whatever in the cup holder, which is kind of silly. The infotainment system is the base model, not very interesting. Doesn't display anything from Spotify, even though my phone's plugged in with the cable. And the sound is, generally speaking, mostly sort of anemic. There's essentially no low end and no real power to the sound system. Womp womp. Especially for me, coming from a proper sound system in my FJ, yeah, that's a bummer. Especially, and because the van is so loud, you need a fair amount of music to sort of fill the front space here and like help cut down on the hum and the buzzing noise or whatever that was you heard. It sounds like a bearing's going bad, actually. So I've had the music up pretty loud, and the louder it goes, the worse it gets. What do you do? I could put in the old AirPods, but whatever. Safety features, got a seatbelt. Always wear your seatbelt, kids. It's got this lane assist thing, which I find to be highly amusing. The I-40, at least for all of Arizona, is pretty much a dirt road. Like, it might as well be a dirt road, it's so ruined. And so I find myself driving on the edges of the lanes to stay out of the ruts where all the potholes show up. And this car really hates that. Like, really hates it. Just switch lanes here for a quieter experience. It's got a little thing where it vibrates the steering wheel and says, hey, you're driving out of your lane, dummy. And then if you turn on the optional assist, it will actually steer the steering wheel for you to keep you from, you know, riding the paint and getting out of your lane. I'm sure that's a great feature. But on roads like the I-40 that are so miserable that you want to be essentially riding the paint, not in an unsafe way, but in a way that gets you out of the ruts and the potholes so you don't blow a damn tire. It's kind of a silly feature. I got it to the point where, you know, it was shaking the steering wheel to kind of let you know, like, hey, you're being dumb, but I couldn't feel it because the road was so ruined. So thanks, Arizona. Taking care of your highways like you take care of your schools. Not to get political. I don't really love how far forward the steering wheel is. It's kind of at the edge of my reach, and it doesn't come any closer to me. So that's kind of obnoxious. I'm used to sitting with the steering wheel without having to move my arms that far forward. It is quite comfortable at 9 and 3 though. You know, they don't recommend 10 and 2 anymore. That's not a thing. You're not supposed to 10 and 2. It's 9 and 3. That's what the cool kids do. It's what they teach. Anyway, just cruising along on this epic Top Gear quality van review. Just took up 7 minutes of my drive. Just 7 minutes of my drive that I don't have to just sit here and stare at the windshield thinking about life, the universe, and everything. So I am here hanging out in Sotheby's gallery, watching Tyler Shields and friends put up some video equipment. They're going to record some of their own stuff, which is super great. And yeah, just hanging out. I completed my delivery. Let's go look. Look at that, by the way. Damn. Oh, is that for me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. I'll just kidding. Huh. You know, it's funny. Tyler, this print, this 40 by 60 inch platinum here, looks huge when it's in my lab.
Oh, yeah.
And then you put it next to all of these other beautiful pieces of artwork and it looks like a normal, just normal. Nothing interesting.
I know, it's
Look at
so
him.
funny.
He does his own grip.
That's right. But I think one day we need to do a platinum that size.
We do need to do a platinum that size. How big is that?
That's an 84 by 56.
Oh, the 56 is a problem. I can do 84. Video doesn't do this justice at all because you can't tell the scale. It's enormous. All of these prints are huge, which is great. That's what we want. Oh yeah, and there's a Ferrari because obviously, why not? Anyway, delivery complete. I'm gonna set up the 8x10 while these guys are setting up all their video gear. And I'm gonna do a portrait of Tyler somewhere in this building. I haven't figured out where yet. Gotta scout that out.
It is recording. Dude, I got you. Perfect. All right. And do you want to go on this side or do you want me to look at you here? I think here. See how it looks on this side? I like this.
Just finished doing an 8x10 portrait of the man himself here. Got the Intrepid set up with a custom vac. And set up a little set here. So there's the chair that Tyler was kind of sitting in and all the gear, because Tyler's always got a bunch of gear. You know, doesn't need it, but he's always got it. So that was always fun. That was fun. And it's great to hang out in Sotheby's, but the gallery closed. You know, we came in as the installation team was leaving. And we were able to set up all the video equipment, do a bunch of video, do a bunch of stills, hang out. It's been lovely. Tomorrow is going to be the opening, which will be, hundreds of people milling through this place, and it'll be fun. But different vibe from having the whole gallery to yourself and being able to hang out and relax a little bit, get a little bit of creative work done. So I'm going to break down the 8x10 kit here, put it away, and get out of here. Just hanging out in the open air, whatever, courtyard experience at the Leica flagship store and gallery here in LA. I've got pretty much the day to kill. I'm not doing anything particularly fancy today. The opening doesn't start till 6, so I'm wandering around. Had to visit the Leica store because, come on, I've never been and I had to go. Then I'm gonna go see maybe a museum. I don't know. Wander around. I tried to look for like film camera stores and labs in LA and found very little that was close by. That's okay. Oh well, what do you do? The Leica store is a good place to be. Unfortunately for me, and fortunately for my bank account, they don't have any used M6 bodies floating around. Otherwise, I would probably have gone home with a new camera. But they don't have any of those, so we're safe. I'm chilling here for a little bit. Then it'll be time for probably more coffee. Once more through the gallery. And see what else there is to see. And then the opening tonight, we're expecting many hundreds of people. So I'm kind of taking the day to chill. Before being around many hundreds of people, which if you know me, you may know that's not really my strong suit. So, thanks Leica for having me. Pretty cool.
A few hours later.
Okay, so we're here at the opening at Sotheby's. Things are kicking off. There are some people, and as you might be able to hear, it's quite loud. So let me just kind of give you a little bit of a walkthrough, just to see what the average, or probably slightly less attendance than average Tyler Shields opening might look like. What a blast. Oh, so much fun. So, lovely opening, lots of people. I think that might have been the first opening in this gallery that Sotheby's just sort of put in recently. I am just dicking around Rodeo Drive tonight. And, you know, finished up the opening. They kicked us out. 2-hour opening, reasonably short, gives everyone a chance to kind of show up, see the work, pick up the price sheets, get out. Which was great. Got to see a bunch of cool people. Got to hang out with Mike Gray, who we've hung out with before. Vroom. Got to hang out with Tyler Shields, of course, obviously, although he spent most of the night glad handing the high rollers, if you will. And yeah, I mean, that's what we came out here for, right? I got to meet some really cool people, got to hang out with the Sotheby's crew. It was a blast. Met so many awesome people. And that's basically it. I mean, I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow, drive back to Flagstaff, and then Monochrome Gallery has our generally standard first Friday existence opening party. You know, we're hanging out all first Friday of 2022, just around, so people can come see the gallery, come see the work. Obviously, we have some Tyler Shields up, so that'll be fun. And I actually brought one of the pieces off our wall to Tyler's opening, so I have an empty spot on the wall right now, which is also great. I got to figure out something to put there. But yeah, that was basically the trip. Quick and easy. Ready to call it a night. Get back to the lab, get back to Flagstaff, back to the dark room where I belong, because it's definitely not Beverly Hills. Anyway, see you in the next one.